Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Eduard, which is molded in 1/48 scale. It is a Profipack edition and it is based on new tuned plastic, that's a Tempest Mk.V, but this time we get the Series 2. As you remember, previous one was previous Profipack was a Series 1, but now we have a chance to copy a bit more famous aircraft markings of this type. So as you can see, we have quite nice box art in the front. Box size is typical for the Profipack kits from this manufacturer. Here you can see comparison with my hand. And on the side, I suppose we have 6 marking options which are included into this kit. Here you can see them. And from the other side, you can see some information about this kit. So we have QR code for the kit info page. We also have some information what is inside, address of the manufacturer, number of the kit, and that's pretty much all. So let's open it and check what is inside. Just a small reminder, don't forget to switch the video to 4K so that you can see a better quality video on your in your browser. So here you can see everything what is inside. We have all plastic sprues packed into the same plastic bag, then we have transparent sprue on the bottom, and assembly manual with various bonuses. Also, minor reminder is that we are working on the Tempest project at the moment. We are building the previous release. It's still quite interesting kit, so I recommend to check our build reviews so that you can see some of the interesting moments from building this model. So here we are going to start with this plastic sprue. You might be surprised why transparent plastic sprue is packed into the same plastic bag as gray plastic sprues. Nevertheless, here we have parts for the fuel tanks, and as you remember on Rio Tempest, those special attachment points were transparent. I'm not sure, I didn't see the photos about this, but many guys are saying this, so I suppose it's true. As you can see here, we have the two halves which will have to be joined together. We have also guiding pins. I can bring it closer so that you can see them on this transparent plastic. Here they are. Molding quality, of course, is quite cool. We have here this slightly muted finish, but it's not important because these parts will be covered with paint anyway. Next we have gray plastic sprue, the first one, which is dedicated to wings. Here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. Parts division should be already familiar to you, especially if you've seen our build reviews. So here we have molded in flaps, separately molded ailerons, but Eduard also developed some minor things in order to get a better fitment, so we have better wing edges. And also we have some new parts on the next sprues, but it's not concerned with this one. External detailing looks really good. You can see here on this close-up, so we have riveting and recessed panel lines. Of course, flaps can be replicated with separately sold flap set, PE set. And also here you can see the wheel wells detailing. Wheel wells should be glued out of several parts, and you can also get the upgrade set which will bring some wiring there and you will get even better appearance. Here we have fuselage halves. Just give me a second, I will zoom out and focus the camera. Now you should be able to see it. So here we have both fuselage halves which are molded together with tail segment, and note the tail segment, we have here this nice edge which will serve us as a guiding element. We also have some pins inside which will also help us with alignment, and also here we have some of the cockpit tabs for better placement of those parts. On the external surfaces again we have riveting, recessed panel lines. All those things look really good, and let's not forget that you can also get the resin cockpit for this model as well as the resin engine, as far as I remember. Next we have this plastic sprue. Here we will be more or less interested in the cockpit walls. Be careful with this because they are really thin and they might be easy to break. We also have landing gear wheel ports and rocket launchers, but as far as I remember, rockets won't be used on this build, but we'll check assembly manual. Wheels can be replaced with brass set, which is sold separately, and it offers a bit better detailing than original plastic, I would say. Next we have another plastic sprue. This one is full with various minor parts. As you can see here, we have cockpit floor, for example, some parts for the landing gear, wheel wells, parts for the air intake, radiator, also exhausts. Exhausts, I would recommend to replace them with resin straight away, because resin is noticeably superior to what we have in plastic. So if you would like to get an even better appearance, go and order it together with this plastic kit. And I can also bring closer these dashboard parts. Let's do it like this. So just give me a second. Here you can see them. So we have two types of the dashboard. You can use the one with pre-molded dials or the plain one where you can apply decals and the PE parts. You can also replace them completely with a look set from the same manufacturer. There you will have the resin dashboard, but you have to be careful with fitment because it might be a bit interesting process to install it, and you can see it in our build review of the Tempest. Here we have last gray plastic sprue. So as you can see, here we have two types of the propeller. We have tail wings, we have also various walls for the cockpit. We also have new spinner part. As you can see, it has this angled cutouts, and I will bring it closer so that you can see it in detail. Let's focus the camera, and now you can see it. So this is a part which will be present in this new release. And of course we also have here the tail wings detailing, which looks really good. Okay. And next we have clear plastic sprue, which is packed into the separate plastic bag. Just give me a second to open it, and I will show you what we have here. So traditional circular shape, I would say. We have here canopy parts, of course, and again, you can guess that you'll be able to replicate open canopy with this. We also have various clear parts for the position lights, target sight, and various chrome parts on this aircraft. And this is a Profipack, so masks should be included, so it won't be difficult to cover these parts with stickers. So let's try to find those masks and PE parts. Just give me a second. As usual, masks and PE thread are packed into the separate plastic bag. Here you can see them. These are typical Eduard products. Of course, we have pre-painted PE parts, so you will be able to detail cockpit and some of the external elements. And don't forget about additional upgrade set made out of PE, which will bring even better detailing to your model. Next we have another plastic bag. Here, as you can guess, we have decal sheet, so just give me a second to open it and we will check everything a bit closer. As far as you can see, we have only one decal sheet. So let's open it and take a careful look. So it is printed in cartograph. Here it is. We have all necessary symbols for 6 marking options. We have stencils here in this area. Also some decals for the dashboard. And overall printing quality looks really great. I can bring the stencils closer so that you can see it with your own eyes. Let's focus the camera. Now you should be able to see it. And here you can see their size. They're really small, but still they're printed in nice quality. Here we have the special cutouts, so you won't have to fiddle with those decals. And here we have the dashboard decals, which look good as well. Next we have assembly manual, which is printed in form of this large brochure. As you can see, first page is cover printed. Here we have short history note. And next we have, just give me a second, we have parts map. Then we continue, we actually start with a cockpit assembly, which will be easy to assemble if you follow the instructions, obviously. But let's not forget that you can replace it with resin. Then you continue with installation of various PE parts and dashboard. You close fuselage halves together with cockpit and air intake. Then we continue with wings. And wings should be interesting because you will have to assemble those wheel wells out of several parts. Next we join fuselage half actually fuselage assembly together with wings, and also we installed those PE parts, but they're only for the B marking, so be careful. Next, we close the cockpit with the special panel, install the tail landing gear. Here we install the landing gear wheels and the legs, various landing gear doors and antennas, canopy parts, rockets, surprisingly. Here we have masks application guide. Note that we have also masks for the anti-slip areas, which might be handy in some cases. And then we have assembly manual continuum in form of those marking guides. So you can see here first two marking options. This one comes from the Great Britain, June 1944. This one is from Netherlands, October 1944. Next we have this aircraft, Hobston, Germany, April 1945. This one is from Germany, June 1945. With external fuel tanks, by the way. Here you can see another one with external fuel tanks from Germany, October 1947. Quite nice spinner cover, I would say. Here we have also aircraft in the silver cover, which is from Germany 1946-1947. And last but not the least is a stenciling guide, which is printed on the last page. And that's pretty much all for this kit. I don't see any other bonuses inside. So as I said, it should be already available on official Eduard website. You can get it directly there, together with all possible bonuses which are released already. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit. Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you won't miss any new video review. And of course, you can support us by pressing the donate button on our website. I would be really grateful, let's say, if you will be able to support us financially by sending some money to our PayPal account so that we can use them for new photo and video equipment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.